Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. It's another Wednesday, no comic book day, so you know what that means. Here we go, another 2 by 12. Um, Click like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. If you got specific books you want me to talk about, let me know. Leave it in the comment. Just, interact with me. Says I'm here, so yeah. Let's get to it. Today, both books that I read were DC books. First off, well, two highly anticipated DC books, I would say. First off, we're gonna get this one out of the way because it's worth getting out of the way, I guess. Justice League Endless Winter #1. I know people gonna start thinking like, man, you just don't like DC. I do. I really like DC. I respect a lot of their characters. What I don't respect is just this cash grab of a book. Endless Winter #1 is supposed to be the kickoff to DC's winter event. In the book, you can see how it branches off to all of the other books out there. Looks like Justice League Dark. Looks like the Teen Titans. You can see how it just branches off and touches a lot of different characters. Thing about this book is it doesn't really give you a good reason. The book starts off with the Justice League interacting and saving a team of scientists from Stag Industries that are basically stranded by Mr. Stag out in the middle of nowhere, as he's trying to pick up pieces of the Fortress of Solitude that were still left behind after it got demolished, destroyed, moved, whatever they did with it. But let's do this. The book was written by Andy Lanning and Ron Mars. The depictions of the characters in this book, starring like the main Justice League cast, that when you say Justice League, you'll think of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, of course. Rounded out by the Flash, Green Lantern, and Aquaman. The versions of those characters in this book are not the versions that I ever want to see again. I'm just gonna say that out loud. There's a part in the book where you have 4 members of the Secret Six: Catman, Icicle, Catman, Icicle, Multiplex, and the woman, I can't remember her name. I believe it's Vixen. No, it's not Vixen, but see, this is the thing about it. Like, I literally just read this book, and I have no interest in anything that happened in this book already. It's basically, you have 4 B-listers. The League even calls them B-listers. The villains themselves call themselves B-listers. But you got the 6 members of the Justice League basically ganging up on them because they took over a hotel in some like exotic country. I'm talking like sucker punches, and like Superman is making jokes about it, and Batman is doing cheesy quips, and it's like, ugh. It wasn't a well-written book. I understand I'm pretty sure DC had the whole outline of the plot set up and everything before they even began writing the script for this individual issue, but nah, man, this wasn't it. This wasn't the one. The book looks good until you actually look at it. Usually it's a situation where even if the story is bad, you can say it was saved, or it could be, all right, well, the story, it doesn't read well, but at least it's nice to look at. It's halfway nice to look at. The art on this book was by Howard Porter and Marco Santucci. I don't know which one of them did which, but whoever did the pencils, whoever did the inks, mwah, 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 mwah. Just beautiful inks. The book looks amazing. It's bright. It's sharp. All of that. But the old saying is you can't paint a turd gold. It's still a turd. This sounds harsh. I know this does. This is not how I want. I don't plan every week to bag on DC. I really don't. But if you open this book and you if you're drawn to this book by the cover, which it's a beautiful cover. A lot of people will see it and say, "Oh, that looks dope. Let's check this out." But then you open it up and it looks like it was drawn by a ninth grader somewhere in a rush at that. Nah, man, this is not how you kick off an event. If this book is supposed to tie off into, like I said, it's supposed to kick off an event. It's supposed to tie off into different books, different characters, and all of that. Black Adam is in this. Hippolyta, I can never pronounce her name right, but it's Wonder Woman's mother. She's in this. Some character I've never heard of. The Viking Prince. He might be a big deal. He might not be. I don't know, but he's in this. Like I said, it ties. You see Detective Chimp in there. You see, like I said, the Teen Titans in there. Aquaman. This is supposed to pop up in so many different areas, and it just if this is what we have to look forward to for the rest of the event, I'm out. I'm not doing it. I'm out. As fun as it is to see Black Adam, anytime you get to see Black Adam, not like this. Not like this. I'm sorry. The story revolves around, like I said, Stag Industries, Mr. Stag and his corporation that he's got control of now, trying to grab pieces of the Fortress of Solitude, and somehow, some way, they unearth a brand new villain. He's an ice powered villain. The Frost King, really, it's the Frost King. His power is, of course, ice based, cold based. Like, I really don't care about it that much, and it sucks because, not the book sucks, it does, but it sucks that I don't care about this book, because I read this book specifically to be able to talk about it with you guys, and this is draining. This is very draining. This book just the Frost King, who looks a lot like the White King, looks a lot like just every other frozen villain, like any ice-powered villain. Icicle is in this book at the beginning of the book, and then you end the book with Frost King, and it's just and it's just like, I don't know. It's just, read at your own risk. Like I said, it looks great due to the inks, due to the colors. It looks great. But if you read this book, I promise you won't enjoy it. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. But, like I said, I don't start off trying to just dump on DC. And to prove it to you, The other book that I read, Batman Catwoman #1. Tom King and Clay Mann, they re-team up on this book for the first time in a while. For the first time since, the Tom King Batman, from, a lot of people hated it. I actually liked it, so that says a lot. I actually enjoyed this book. There were a few slips here and there, but I'm I'm gonna stick with it. I want to see where this story goes. Batman Catwoman #1. It flashes back between the present, the past, and the future of Batman and Catwoman, Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle, their relationship, and it features two prominent guest characters that will play a big role in this story. One, and I'm gonna do a little bit of bagging on this because he's always there. The Joker. They just did like the 3 Jokers not too long ago. I did a video about it. Didn't I? No, I didn't. But it hasn't been long enough. I'm just sick and tired of everything revolving around the Joker as far as the big bad villains in the DC universe goes. You guys have way more. You got way more toys in your toolbox than you think you do. But I can say that because the other prominent guest character in this, which was actually spoiled a while ago, so this is not a spoiler. I try not to do those. But Andrea Beaumont is actually back in this book. This is actually her first mainstream DC appearance. She has popped up in, of course, the animated series. She started off in the movie in Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, as the Phantasm. After that, she popped up in, Batman Beyond, a couple other appearances in the cartoons and all of that. But this is her first mainstream, and I don't even know if I can call it mainstream because, again, it's DC Black Label. I'm still not sure how something with Black Label is going to fit into the main continuity, but whatever. Anyway, the plot, like I said, it bounces back and forth, but it just shows different periods of Batman and Catwoman's relationship, from before they were together to when they are officially together, to the future when they aren't necessarily the same people that we know. I'll put it that way. This book, like I said, I enjoyed Tom King's writing of Batman before. Again, I enjoy it now. The plot, the plot is interesting. My only gripe with this book is, like I said, with it bouncing between 3 different time periods, you really do have to pay attention because there's no, most books of this ilk, it'll be a page where you'll have the little dialogue box telling you something or other before it jumps forward or before it jumps back. In this book, I don't know why, but in this particular book, there are a couple of pages where you're literally from panel to panel, you're switching timelines. Well, not necessarily timelines, but you're switching the period. And it doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen too much, but there are times where you have to really go back. Wait, hold up. Wait, it's obvious when it happens. So I'm not spoiling anything. You'll just have to catch yourself like, wait, oh, okay, got it. It's like I said, it's not a bad book. I like this book. I enjoyed this book. The art on this book, it's excuse me, extremely crisp. This is the kind of art that Batman should always have. Like I want these guys to always, whoever did the inks on here, But Clayman, who, you know, just, you drew this book to perfection, sir. The way you drew Batman, the way you drew Catwoman, the way you drew Mrs. Beaumont, Miss Beaumont, the way you drew the Joker. Oh my God, there's a shot of the Joker and he just looks completely just GQJ, just mwah. I'm not gonna spoil it, but that one particular shot of the Joker, I'm like, man, that's one of the dopest looking. Had they made the Joker and the Suicide Squad look like this, I don't think there would have been any problems at all. It's not the usual purple suit. It's not the usual just huge smile and all of that. It's just a real clean cut. Just it's a dope look. That's all I can say. Anyway, that's been my 2 reviews for the day. And this is where I'm at a loss for words. So I'm gonna go ahead and backtrack up out. Good morning, good afternoon. Enjoy your reading on this magnificent Wednesday, New Comic Book Day. Hopefully you take my advice, stay away from that. Oh my God, I hope that endless winter comes to an end real soon. But I am definitely looking forward to more Batman Catwoman. That's it. Love you guys. Click like, click subscribe. Talk to me, I'll talk to you. Either way, I'm going to talk back to you later.